Gerhard Gerd Muller was a renowned German footballer, born on November 3, 1945, in Nördlingen and passed away on August 15, 2021, in Wolfratshausen. Recognized as the greatest center forward in the history of European football and one of the world's best, Müller stood out for his explosiveness, speed in tight spaces, and precision in shooting. Throughout his career, Müller achieved remarkable feats, becoming the all-time leading scorer for the German national team with 68 goals in 62 matches, and the top scorer in the 1970 FIFA World Cup with 10 goals. His impressive average of 1.1 goals per game places him among the best in history. Additionally, he is the Bundesliga's all-time leading scorer with 7 top scorer titles and 367 goals in 421 matches. At Bayern Munich, Müller played a crucial role in the club's rise, being a key factor in the team's success. His notable performance included scoring 40 goals in 31 games during the 1972 season, although this record was later surpassed by Robert Lewandowski in 2021. Former teammates like Paul Breitner and Franz Beckenbauer credited much of Bayern's success to Müller. Müller's journey began in Nördlingen, moving on to Bayern Munich, where he overcame initial doubts about his suitability for elite football. He excelled in the Bundesliga, winning titles and proving his worth, eventually becoming an essential part of the West German national team. Despite early criticisms of his physicality, Müller transformed from Der Dick, the chubby one, to Der Bomber, the Bomber, solidifying his place as one of the greatest goal scorers in football history. His contribution to Bayern and German football is revered to this day. During Bayern Munich's golden years, the club was transitioning to become a national powerhouse. Gerd Muller maintained his impressive goal-scoring ability, receiving the Golden Boot as the continent's top scorer in the season, along with the Ballon d'Or as the best European player. Despite his performance, the Bundesliga title eluded them to Borussia Mönchengladbach, creating a temporary rivalry. The Bundesliga was reclaimed in 1973, marking the beginning of a 3-time consecutive championship, each celebrated with Müller as the tournament's top scorer. In the first triumph, Müller broke his own record by scoring 40 goals, earning another Golden Boot. The subsequent titles were accompanied by consecutive victories in the UEFA Champions League, where Müller was also the top scorer. In the first Champions League triumph, Müller shone in the final by scoring 2 goals in the 4-0 victory over Atletico Madrid after a draw in extra time. The first goal is remembered as the most beautiful of his career, demonstrating skill by controlling the ball with his foot after a cross and sinking it into the net without an angle. The season culminated with Müller and other Bayern players winning the 1974 FIFA World Cup for West Germany. The 1974-75 season saw Jupp Heynckes win the Bundesliga top scorer and Mönchengladbach win the national title. However, Bayern continued their dominance in the UEFA Champions League, securing their 3rd consecutive title and becoming the 2nd largest winner of the tournament at that time, behind only Real Madrid. In the 1976 Intercontinental Cup, Bayern faced Cruzeiro, winning 2-0 in the first leg with a goal from Müller. The team held a goalless draw in the second leg at Mineiro, securing the competition's title. After winning the 3rd UEFA Champions League, Bayern Munich entered a declining phase, even reaching the relegation zone. Gerd Muller, although still scoring many goals, witnessed the club facing difficulties. Between 1975 and 1978, he recorded 30, 35, 48, and 37 goals in official matches, being the Bundesliga's top scorer in 1978 with 24 goals. However, at the age of 34 and with no place in the West German national team, Müller clashed with coach Paul Cerny and left Bayern in 1979, playing only 21 times and scoring 13 goals that year. After rejecting an offer from Barcelona, Müller went to the United States, where he played for the Fort Lauderdale Strikers alongside other global stars in the twilight of their careers. Despite not winning titles, he had the opportunity to play with players like Pelé, George Best, Johann Cruyff, and Franz Beckenbauer, his friend. After retiring from football in 1982, Müller faced a difficult phase, opening a bar in Florida but struggling with alcoholism that led to the loss of money and the end of his marriage. In 1991, with his health compromised by alcoholism, he was admitted to a rehabilitation clinic with expenses covered by Franz Beckenbauer. Müller, in gratitude to his friend, quit the addiction and never consumed alcohol again. On October 6, 2015, it was announced that Müller was suffering from Alzheimer's disease. Müller passed away on August 15, 2021, at the age of 75, in the nursing home where he had been living since being diagnosed with Alzheimer's in the city of Wolfratshausen. Gerd Muller made his debut for West Germany in 1966, scoring 4 goals in his second game against Albania. He became a hero in the qualification for the 1968 Euro Cup, finishing as the top scorer with 9 goals. In the 1972 Euro Cup, he scored 4 times, contributing to West Germany's victory in the tournament. In the 1970 World Cup, Müller was the top scorer with 10 goals, including 8 in the knockout stage. His crucial performance included the winning goal against Morocco and 8 goals in the knockout stage, leading West Germany to the final. In the 1974 World Cup, Müller played a decisive role, scoring in the victory against Yugoslavia and the winning goal against Poland. In the final against the Netherlands, he scored the decisive goal, securing West Germany's second World Cup title. His goal in the final was his 14th in World Cups, surpassing just Fontaine and becoming the all-time leading scorer in World Cup history. Müller's international career concluded after the 1974 World Cup, where his contribution was vital to securing the title. His mark of 14 goals in World Cups was only surpassed by Ronaldo in 2006, but Müller remains an icon of German football and a legend in global competitions.